Hi, this is Jean for Yogic. Today I would like to introduce you some of the poses to open up your hip, release the tension for those people who sit all days on their chairs, working on projects or computers. And this will be about 10 minutes exercise that will give you a lot of relief, open up your hip, joint and muscles surrounding it. So if you're sitting on your chair, make yourself comfortable and bring the hip all the way to the back of the chair. And if your chairs are too high, for instance this one, if I let go of my block, my feet will be dangling, it's preferable to bring a block or your heavy books, thick books under your feet to support you, so your knee will be at the same height as your hip. And you also want to align the knee to the middle of your toes to protect your knees. So sit it comfortably first, and then I want to use your hand to bring your knee up. If possible, bring your right foot on the chair, and clasp your hands and bring your knees into your chest. And this will help you to lengthen the spine and release the tension in your hip. And you'll do the same thing again for your left knee. Bring your left knee up and want to shift your sit bone to the right and press your thigh into your chest and lift up your spine. Next, we'll bring our feet down directly in front of us. Your knee can be hip width apart, and if needed, you can widen them. And now try to sit closer to the edge of the chair. Adjust your block. And next, we raise our hand, straighten the spine, and release the hand. Breathe out and come down, bending down from your hip crease, not from your waist. Keep your spine straight and come down. Rest your torso, front torso on your thigh, and let your arm come down, your head drop down. And rest in this position to open up the back of your hip. And when you have enough, you bring your hand to your thigh and push yourself up. Next, we're going to introduce you the seated pigeon pose and twist. So I'm going to bring my block to the side of the chair, and I will sit all the way to bring my hip all the way to the edge of the back of the other side of the chair. And from here, we're going to breathe in and raise our left leg and bring our left ankle on the right knee. And I would like to normally flex my left foot so that my knee and my toes are still aligned. That helps to protect my knees. And in this position again, I'll breathe in, lengthen my spine, and bend down from my hip creases forward. And hold it, and continue to breathe into the area that's tight on my left hip. And in the next exhale, I might be able to come down a little bit more. I'll rest my elbow on my calves, and I will come down a little bit more in my exhale until my left hip say thank you, I'm open, then I can push myself up. And I can keep this position, or if it's too much for you, you can bring your left foot down on the block. But if you put in this position, in the next exhale, I'm going to rotate my body to the right, put my two hands on the back of the chair, and as I exhale, I'll revolve my belly toward my right. Breathing again. Breathe out, I'll revolve my chest to the right. All the time, I'm pulling with my left hand on the chair and bring my left shoulder close to the back of the chair. And I will push my right hand against the chair and bring my right shoulders away from the chair. As a result, I'm deepening the twist. And remember to lift up your spine, and if possible, you will bring your shoulder blade, particularly the tip of your shoulder blade, into your body, and that will give you a gentle lift of your upper chest. And finally, you can turn your neck and look back to your right shoulder. And stay here for a couple breaths. And in the next exhale, I will release the twist and come back. And also release my foot onto the floor. Next, I will stand up by the chair, and my legs are about hip width apart. When I'm breathing, I'll bring my right leg up with my right foot parallel to one side of the chair. And you see we have a right angle here, another right angle here. As I breathe out, I will just gently rock back and forth to release the inner side and the lower part of the hip a couple times. And from here, I would like to come to a stop, and I'm going to do a forward bend with my right foot in the same, right foot and left leg in the same position. So I'm breathing, lengthen my spine, and breathe out, bending forward, trying to reach down with my hand. I can use the chair as a support. The leg, I can come down along the leg, and that will further open up the back of my hip, back and the side of my hip. Can breathing lift up your head and breathe out, come down further. Stay here a couple breaths, and then when you are ready, you breathe in and come out of it. And then bring your right leg down to the floor. And finally, we will come to the front of the chair and sit down in front of it. You can choose either the cross-leg position or a bound angle pose with your feet together, your knees open up to the side. And if you cross your leg one way, in this position, you can shift your chair to a comfortable distance. If you cannot bend forward too much, bring your chair close to you, and you can just rest your forearm on the chair and your forehead on your forearm. And if you can bend more, you can push your chair further away and reach forward with your forearm, and perhaps rest your forehead on the chair, on the edge of the chair, and open up your hip and breathe in and out. you're ready, push yourself up. And if you cross-legged, you might want to switch to the other side. And I hope this will help to open your hip and open yourself to a brighter day of work. Thank you. And stay tuned, more to come.